Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to my channel, Scrapping on the Go. And it's Friday, which means it's Mixed Media Frenzy Day with Krista, Kathy, Ronnie, Sue, Scrappy Sisters, Kathy, and myself. Each Friday, we select a sketch or a layout that we want to scrap lift that is mixed media themed. And this is the sketch that we are scrap lifting. And here are my products that I am going to use. The two colored inks that I'm going to use are Distressed Oxide, Wild Honey, and Pine Needles. Then I also got out my archival black ink from Close to My Heart, but I don't use that. I end up using charcoal. Next, I'm showing you my paper selection. So I have 3 cardstock and 1 pattern paper. Then I selected 2 clear stamps. And then I have the item that I'm going to be documenting, 2 stencils, 1 stamp set from Close to My Heart, and my alphas. All right, so that beautiful Indian autumn pattern paper is from Paper House called Southwest Adventure, and it came out in 2019. It is my only sheet. I don't know how to get my hands on another sheet, so I am going to gut it and save myself about a 7 by 7 or 8 by 8 once I'm done gutting it. I'm not quite sure. Off camera, that pattern paper, I cut it down 11.5 by 11.5, and I am going to back it on that mustard color cardstock, which I have no idea what collection that came from or what manufacturer. And that mustard color cardstock is its original size, 12 by 12. Then I have this other green cardstock paper, and it is from Close to My Heart, and I don't remember the color name of that one, even though I'm a Close to My Heart consultant. And I trimmed that one down 10.5 by 10.5. And the reason why I know that that's from Close to My Heart, because when you flip it, it's a shade lighter. And I'm going to place that on top of that gorgeous pattern paper. And then I have this other cardstock called French Vanilla from Close to My Heart. And I trimmed that one 10 1/4. All right. I'm going to come back to what I'm documenting, but I want to keep telling you about the products that I'm using. So you can see I'm kind of trying to figure out where I'm going to do my stamping. And you see me tapping my fingers. I'm thinking. And then I have this other stamp set, which is called These Are My People. And that's from Close to My Heart. I'm not sure if it's still available, but boy, do I really love that stamp set. And it has like a paint swatch in there, and that's why I grabbed that stamp set. And then I have these 2 stencils, and then I have that gear stamp in the lower right-hand corner. Now this is where I decide I wasn't going to use my archival black ink from Close to My Heart, but I chose to use the charcoal exclusive ink. It's water-based dye ink from Close to My Heart, which is fine because I'm not using any wet products. Let's see, I said that wrong. I am not going to use water on this layout, so I can layer other inks on top of this and it won't affect it. So that's why you can get away with using water-based ink. All right. So I used that 1 clear stamp as you just seen me use. Now I'm getting out that swatch stamp, and it's quite large, and I don't need it to be that large for that upper right hand corner, so that's why I'm taking that little piece of paper and putting over the ink pad. And I inked that swatch paint up using the Distressed Oxide in Wild Honey. Now this other stamp, you would think, oh, she's going to use those big blotches, but no, I'm using the little tiny circles that are on there, and I'm using the Distress Oxide and Pine Needles. Now I'm going to use the little paint splatters, is what I call them, large splatters. If, so that's what's cool about stencils like this, that if you're not really good at mixed media and you like that splatter look or the drip look, but you're afraid, pick up some stencils like this. Now this one is Crafter's Workshop, and I do not know the name because I don't keep the original packaging, but I do know it is a Crafter's Workshop stencil. I don't know if it's still available, but I would kind of guess that it might be. I'm sure you can find it. So I am using the two Distress Oxide inks in Wild Honey and Pine Needles, and I'm just kind of mixing them together, blending them together, and I really, really love how this turned out. It's just kind of peeking behind the item that I'm scrapbooking about. The memory I'm scrapbooking, yes. So it is a casino card where you put your money on the card like a debit card. And this is my dad's favorite place that he likes to go on senior day. And it's about 10 miles from him at the Indian Reservation. And it's called Indian Head Casino. And it is a gorgeous place. It's fairly brand new. I think it's like 5 years old. They had another casino that was further on the reservation, and this one they built brand new, and they put it close to the main highway when people are coming over from the city of Portland or well, not Eugene, but it would be Portland, Washington area, and they're coming over to Central Oregon. And that just provides more business for the casino and more revenue for the Indians. So anyway, he loves to go there. And of course, I've used all my money that was on the card, but I want to document it. And this was when I went to go visit him last year at Thanksgiving. And I am so sad that I'm not able to go see him again this year. It breaks my heart if I cannot see my dad at least once a year. But with COVID and everything, I just can't take that chance because I'm an essential worker, and I just really can't take that chance of getting sick because I'm really needed at work. All right, so while I was jibber jabbering, you saw me use my gear stamp in the lower right hand corner, and instead of using the hexagon that is in the layout that we're scrap lifting, I use the little brick squares. I just love it, and I'm coming back with that clear stamp that it looks like river rock or something is what it reminds me of. And I just come and stamp over my images there in the lower right hand corner, again using the charcoal color ink. And then for my title, I am using these title words that came out with a collection with Jen Hadfield. And I do spread out my title road trip. I put a little puffy taxi car here, and then I bring in a camera. All right, we are almost at the very end, so I've got to be really, really quick. Please be sure to check out the other ladies' channel and see their take on this week's sketch. And if you are not a subscriber, you need to subscribe. You need to leave a comment below, because this month we are selecting a winner to win a gift card to scrapbook.com for $50, and you can get 6 entries if you leave a comment on my channel and the other ladies' channel, and then we will put the winner from my channel and each of the ladies' channel, and we'll pick one, and the drawing will be next week, so you need to stay tuned. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.